Are you comfortable? Anyway, hey everybody, welcome back. I hope y'all had a great week. I know mine was. It sucked. It really did. Anyway, I figured since no one commented, I'd talk about shitty roommates I've had. It's kind of a thing. Well, everyone pretty much has a roommate story. If once you're growing up, well, once you're in between like 18 and like 30, you're always gonna have a roommate, and then like once you're 30, then you're living with your significant other or married. Some people don't get the roommate stage. Alright, the first roommate I ever had was at college. Let's just call her Shannon. Well, ain't really much of a story. She didn't stay very long. Let's see. Shannon will come in at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning while I'm dead asleep or trying to sleep. Come in being loud as fuck. Like, really loud. It just pissed me off. That was the only thing I had about her. She didn't stay long. I can't keep roommates. The next one, I do believe, was, let's call her Ashley. It was the next year. We got along pretty great, you know, she was cool. We were in the band together. And there's just certain things that she did that irked me. We were sitting in the dorms. I was cooking. I made mac and cheese, or not mac and cheese. I made tuna. Yeah, it was tuna I had that night. Well, she was heading out anyway. I was like walking right past our dumpsters. I can't talk today. And I was like, hey, would you mind taking the trash out? Since you're heading that way, would you take the trash out? You know, since there's tuna and mayonnaise in it and it'll stink up the room. No, I'll do it in the morning. But you're heading right past that. Sure enough, I wake up. She didn't take the trash out. Yeah. Another thing that irked me is, I don't know, I guess it's the fact of my generation. I was beaten into like obeying parents. I respected my parents. Never talked back. Never really, you know, gave them really much attitude. But her parents would come in and she'd give them such an attitude, like, alright, well, I hadn't seen her in a couple weeks. She'd usually come in during the weekends, get her stuff. Well, I was at my girlfriend's house, so never really saw her anyway. Well, I came in for about a week straight. I never saw her, like, at all. She'd come in for maybe 15-20 minutes to get some food, and then she'd leave, and I'd never see her. She came in one time. I'd lay down and take a nap. She came in. I was woken up because my bed was right beside the door, and her friends are not the very most courteous people. They, were extremely loud. So I heard them. They're taking her stuff out, not even gonna say bye, nothing. So I went and claimed her side, because that was how my dorm mom was. She was, you know, don't have a roommate, you get the whole room to yourself then, so. Well, I was cleaning up her side, basically, because there was trash everywhere. I hadn't noticed this until I went on that side, because she had a trash can on her side. figured, you know, most courteous people, most normal people would, okay, I'm moving, I'm leaving, this is my trash, I'm gonna take it out. Yeah, no. She left half a gallon of milk in there that had been there since before school had started. Or that had been in her fridge since before school had started. And this was, I'm gonna say November, maybe, when she moved out. Probably before then. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, that was very disgusting to find. Alright. Those were all, like, school dorm roommates. My first actual roommates. Alright, let's call Amanda and Tori. Well, I needed a place. I had nowhere else to go. I needed a house. Well, a friend of ours, let's call her Ashley, wanted out of her house. So, that was the plan. Me and her were going to get a place. Well, then Amanda decided to jump in and was like, okay, we can all three get a place together. Okay, fine, great, whatever. Well, Ashley backed out. She had a full ride scholarship to some other college, which she'd be dumb enough not to take. I completely supported that. So, you know, might as well just have the place to ourselves. Next thing I know, Amanda calls me up. Hey, can we have this person you've never met, who is my sister, be our roommate? Sure, whatever, you know, whatevs. Well, we started moving stuff in. And, well, at first, she had all her stuff in the big room because, according to her, her mama said since she's the one that had the key, then she got the big room, but I'm the one that paid the deposit and pretty much a majority of everything when we first got the place. Yeah. And then she messaged me. She was like, hey, can I have the smaller room? I already started putting my stuff in the big room, or in the small room. Then her friend moved in. To this point, I still had no key. She refused to give me a key. Because I wanted to take my key, or take the key, go get a copy of it, and bring it back. But no. Yeah. Anyway. Well, her friend, sister, whatever the fuck you want to call her, Tori, got a dog. Okay, I was going to get a cat, so I got my cat. Well, the entire time, she'd sit here, Amanda, when Tori wasn't here, would talk shit about Tori to me. Oh, well, I'm tired of taking care of this dog. She needs to come take care of this dog. We're just gonna, like, send her off. And Tori had this boyfriend that liked to beat her. And, oh, well, I'm so done with her. She goes back to him. I'm done. Sure. Next thing I know, boyfriend's living with us, too. The next thing I know, I'm getting a call of, oh, well, I'm so done with her. If she goes back to him, I'm done. Yeah. Same shit. Different story. Well, next, there was, like, I'd be in my room. I had my own room, keep my door closed, whatever. Well, she isn't exactly the most quiet person. Like, her volume level is a level 10. Constantly. Like, yeah, we had neighbors come up here and complaining because it's 2 in the morning, and instead of talking in a normal voice, it's screaming and yelling. Yeah. Anyway, well, she's sitting there talking shit about me. Like, I went to go lay down for a nap, and Tori was here. I just got done doing laundry. I folded laundry. I sorted it out. You know, put everything up. Well, Amanda came up here and was like, oh, well, she doesn't do anything for the house. She doesn't clean up. She doesn't... Well, Tori decided she was going to try to defend me, you know. Well, she did just do laundry. Oh, well, she only did her laundry. I was the one that did most of it. What? That's not even the worst of it. Like, she got on my nerves so much. Okay, her friend Tori ended up moving out. She's like, oh, well, would you... that was another thing. She didn't want to talk to Tori about any issues she had with her. She wanted to tell Tori that I said these things and had the problem. Yeah. Joys of living with children. Well, Tori had moved out. Okay, whatever. I paid for... That was the deal. I went and got cable and internet. That was the deal. I paid for cable and internet. Amanda would go and pay for cable. Or not cable, electricity. We both pay rent. Okay, fine. It's great. Well, then she came in. And... yeah. She decided that she wanted to quit her job. Because the managers called her a bitch. Bitch, I get called a bitch all the damn time at work. That is a compliment. Grow up. I was like, alright, you know, just... I figured, I didn't know it was going to be the next day. I thought I had a week or two in advance, like you're supposed to give a roommate, you know, week or two to a month in advance. Hey, I'm moving out. Not the next day. She didn't bother telling our landlord. Yeah, I had to tell them. They didn't know until like 2 or 3 months later because I figured they already knew. Well, anyway, when she's in the process of moving out, she's taking food, she's taking dishes. I had 2 sets of dishes, one of which I bought, and one of which a friend of mine gave me. She took the one that a friend of mine gave me. Okay. It's not the fact I'm mad that she took this stuff. If she was having her own place, maybe. She was getting her own place and moving in with a boyfriend or whatever. That's understandable. That's fine. You need groceries. You need stuff like that, furniture and stuff. I understand. She was moving in with her mother and her family. So there was no need for dishes. No need for food, considering her family already had food. Like her mama, her and I sat here and fought over toothpaste. Because she threw out my toothpaste doing her cleaning or reorganizing or whatever the fuck it was. She threw out my toothpaste. And then fought with me and her mother for about 15 minutes about toothpaste. Because she wouldn't give me some. Well then, she went and had this in the dead middle of the summer. Boiling hot. On a Friday afternoon, no doubt. She had my power cut off. Didn't warn me. Nothing. Didn't warn me until, you know, a couple hours later after it happened. By that time, I had a little bit of money, but not enough to get it turned back on at that point in time. And also, you know, they were closed. And had no remorse or anything whatsoever. Because I'm walking, because I spent the weekend with my girlfriend. Okay, fine, whatever. got me out of the house where I was in some cool air, got me food. Because I thought I was going to make it, okay, whatever, I can do this, I can do the bills and everything by myself. I have a little bit of food, I can eat on that. No, I had to throw all that food out because she decided to be a bitch and cut the power off. And then she calls me up, or I go over to her house because I need to charge my phone, you know. Figured, hey, I'll stay here tonight. Because she bragged about, you know, because I was panicking on whether or not I would be able to afford living here. I was panicking, you know, I have nowhere else to go. Well, she went, and she's like, oh, well, you can stay with us. You can stay, you know, my mom and them love us, love you, you know, you can stay with us. Give me a minute. Anyway, well, she was bragging about, you know, you can come stay with us. I go over there, you know, thinking I can spend the night. Going the next day, going to pay cable or pay for electricity the next day, you know, be fine. I'm there maybe an hour. And then suddenly, hey, my parents are leaving, so you're gonna have to go. I'm like, bitch, I lived with you during spring break. I stayed in the house by myself. And the fact it was raining. Hi, Chloe. To add to that, the next day, I'm walking to the cable company. You know, I'm going to the cable company. Well, basically, I'm bitching her out. I was like, it's hot. I'm tired. It was like right down the road. You know, there's no sense in me driving. I was like, you know, she messaged me or something. And I asked her, you know, where is it? You can easily walk to it. I was like, bitch, I'm over here suffering a heat stroke because it's 100 degrees out here. 100 degrees in the house since someone decided to fucking turn my cable off, or not, my electricity off. Well, I'm sorry, okay? I'm so sorry. Bitch, no you ain't. You ain't not the least bit sorry. She's like, I'm losing, all of my friends are mad at me, I'm losing my, I was like, oh, go make up with Tori. It's like she didn't fucking understand the fact that and then I'm sleeping. I work nights. I'm asleep. She busts into my house. Like, I was at work one night and her dog ruined the whole entire floor of the bathroom. She was supposed to fix it. She told me, hey, are you home? I was like, no, I'm at work. Okay, well, I'm going to go measure the floor and try to fix it. Okay. I come home. There's no TV. She took the TV, which I understand it's her TV, but still. Didn't fix the floor at that time. She came over again later to fix the floor, and the entire time she bitched about living with her mother. I'm like, oh, you're the one who can't be an adult and deal with the consequences. You want to move back in with your mama like a child, live with your mama. Ugh. I could rant on her forever, but this video is already extremely long. Alright guys, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. I'm adding my Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter on the bottom. Make sure, why don't you comment and tell me what bad roommate stories you have, you know, anything, really. Or comment any ideas on something you want me to talk about. I post videos every Sunday, and as soon as I get an actual camera, I might post more often. So who knows? Anyway, hope y'all have a great weekend, or a great rest of the weekend and a great week, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.